Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Layton and the Last Specter. We're continuing on this adventure. Gummy, gummy bear.
Mr. Layton.
I have it worked out. I know what the Specter is, and who is controlling it with the flute.
Ooh.
You do? I understand. I knew it was only a matter of time. Please, follow me then. Are you sure about this?
What's that? Some kind of flute. I don't believe it.
It's a monster!
Come on, stop it.
Professor, is this the Specter?
This is our good friend Lucia. She comes from an ancient race. Isn't she beautiful? I think she's one of the last of her kind.
Wait, so why were you making Lucia attack the town?
There we go, everything is starting up again.
I wasn't.
Lucia is not the Specter. The real Specter is something far worse.
What?
My brain is so confused.
Lucia was actually protecting Miss Tallery from the Specter. Could Lucia destroy buildings with her flippers? And these scratches on her body, these injuries were sustained while fighting with the real Specter.
So what is a Specter?
And why does Ariana have that flute?
Now just slow down, both of you. Allow me to explain.
I wanted to stop the fighting.
Oh, well, go ahead, Ariana.
Playing the flute is the only thing that calms Lucia down.
Spector.
When Lucia appeared, Tony saw the town being destroyed from the tower here. He told me everything. And so I played the flute because I didn't want her to get hurt.
And that sound carried through the pipes to every part of town.
That's right.
Ariana, it's time you told us the whole truth.
I understand, Mr. Layton. I will tell you everything. I will tell you what we did and what happened in town.
Spectre. Flute music is solved. So first, flute music. The Spectre's flute was auctioned to even bards that came into his daughter's possession. The flute echoed through the old pipes that ran through the town. So the sound of the flute echoed through the pipes at the lake and was heard all over town. Urged the flute to come with a giant aquatic beast named Lucia, but Lucia is not Spectre that has been laying waste to the town. What is? Lucia's soft, rubbery skin could not damage stone buildings. The real Spectre, however.
Fire at will!
What are they doing?
Jakes, what is this?
I caught the Specter. Turns out he was just a big old ugly dinosaur. Third eye, Jakes, triumphs again. And this here is the witch what was controlling it. Two birds with one stone. Peace is restored and everyone lived happily ever after.
Chief Jakes, the real Spectre is not this creature.
You shut your trap, Layton. You're just lucky I don't throw you back behind bars. You hear?
Stop! You can't do this! Ariana, no! Tony!
Professor, we have to help Ariana.
Luke.
We can't just let this happen.
Luke.
Come on, what are you waiting for? We have to catch up
Luke,
with them.
calm down for a moment.
What do you mean, calm down?
She'll be fine. I give you my word on that, Luke. Remember, you can only help Ariana if you keep a clear mind.
A clear mind.
They took my sister, they took Ariana and Lucia. Tony will help her, I promise. You're going to take on the police, like you did just now? We will get some help, and trust me, we will save your sister. No one will help you, everyone in this town hates us. I don't believe that's true, Tony. Take a note for a boy named Crow in the black market, he will help. Tony, you've got to believe us. You really mean you can save my sister and Lucia? Yes, I know we can, but we're going to need your help to do so. I need to deliver this note. Okay, but how is this going to help? I always keep my promises, Tony. Please, just trust me. So wait, if Lucia is an Specter, then... The real Specter is something that resembles Lucia, but isn't Lucia. And Lucia is trying to keep the Specter from what it desires. The ongoing battle is what destroyed these buildings in town. Ariana was afraid Lucia would be hurt in this fight, so she played the flute from here. Oh, of course. So was Ariana's flute actually the Specter's flute? I don't know, we can't be certain of that. However, playing it seemed to calm Lucia. You said that Lucia was fighting the real Specter. That's right. Professor, who or what is the real Specter then? I could tell you, but I'd rather show you. Let's see what a little trap yields us. The trap that Crow and the Black Ravens helped you with? The very same. Now let's go. I know that people called Ariana a witch, but I have no reason to harbor ill feelings to her. We need to prove to the town that Jakes is wrong about this. We need to find some evidence that will convince the townspeople. Correct, the shop will also help us do that and save Ariana as well. Should we head to the side of the last attack? Oh, also, we got the train thing. We got a toy train. From what we just did. Eek. But it's okay, Ivy. It's just... Oh, I know it was a joke. Let's see if this works. Nope. No, because I'll create an issue there. Also, I do like the music from this part. Okay. Find a real Specter. Go on, you giant inspector. Oh, the kids are back. There's a little boy who came rushing out of Bart Manor just now. What's going on? You don't talk with crows, so I told him to check out the market. Speaking of crowd, we haven't done a match room. That's why we're waiting for you. He looked into what you asked about. He wrote down all the information. Thank you. I think I'll be able to figure out the Specter's next destination now. Mr. Layton, please let me handle this puzzle. Alright, Luke. Specter's path. Turns out that every intersection in town. That night, every time the Specter passed the intersection that was spot with Mark on X. No inspector never at the same area twice. Luke had a revelation. I got to know which way the Specter went. Which way A to H does Luke think the Specter went? Circle the letter.
How about this? I knew I could do it!
Didn't need much explanation. That's the way, it was E. Now we know which way the Specter went. What lies in that direction? The only thing over here is the old factory. The old factory. I think we need to have a look. Look, kid, take us there. Yes, sir. Right, Bucky has some great boats here. Bucky! Thanks, Bucky. Stop there. Whoa, look at that. Finally, someone who is clearly serious about mouse badges. I think you're ready to help me out full time. Oh, actually, I want to be very good at closing down streets or evacuating people. You got it all wrong. I was just here doing that for a little while. My true calling is following this tiny specters to threaten this town, the four-legged ones. What? There are more specters with 4 legs? That's right, getting rid of those that are mice, as some call them, is my true calling. But you're not talking about actual specters, just mice. Just mice, how dare you? In a town with many candles as ours, mice are just as damaging as any specter. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, now you do. Now that you see the gravity of the situation, you can help me in my quest to rid of us the mice. You just need to have any mice see pop out into the open. You get points when on top of mouse you touch. If you touch Tuppy, you lose 50 points. Be careful, he's only good mouse in town. No, thanks. Thanks for warning me that it was just a mini game. Why, isn't little Luke? What's the matter here, son? How about a push from old Thomas to turn the frown upside down? German marbles again. The aim is to remove all the silver marbles from the vertex of ones. You can do horizontal, vertical. Ah, God. There we go.
This is what I've come up with. That puzzle wasn't so hard.
Marco, did you find it difficult to trick this person to work towards the center of the board? Which I ended up. Which is where I ended up. I saw Clark the other day, first time in a long while. Did you talk to him? I'm afraid not. He was talking to Chief Jakes about the Specter. I didn't want to be rude. Oh. It'd be hard for you. What with your mother on holiday and Clark working around the clock? We all times like these, like those. Chin up, things will be back to normal before you know it. Thank you, Thomas. Oh god, Bird Boy. Mr. Bart shut down his factory because he said pollution made his daughter's illness worse. It just sits here, an empty coop. Bird made Triton has an emotional attachment to the place. It's too bad, a lot of talented folks work there. Cow. Literally Bird Boy. Hello again, Bucky. Fancy seeing you here. Your pal Bucky is the man of town. Coming and going in these fabulous, fantastic boats. Sailing the boat down these narrow canals will be impossible, Bucky. The word impossible is not in Bucky's dictionary, and it shouldn't be in yours either. You're on the right, Bucky has some great boats here. This is the old factory. I guess they used to make steam cars here a long time ago. How about a factory located at the tower with so much clean water and lovely greenery? They closed the factory because it was polluting the water. Oh. I got laid up from the factory. Don't remember how long ago. Got another past. Got no future. Used to produce steam cars here, but they shut it down. Said I was polluting things. Guess that's good. The factory's supposedly empty, but someone's going in there. I had a lot of time just looking around there. Who's inside the factory? I haven't seen them, not recently, but those machines in there sure aren't running themselves. Is there another way to get in besides the front gate? Sure, there's the back entrance we used to sneak in all the time whenever we were late. When you get this out, can you tell us where the back entrance is? For someone who has solved many puzzles, you, it would be a pleasure. You know Starcase Bridge? You pass on the way here. The passage under there is worded up. The trail skirts the wood, and you're inside the factory wall. You need a key to get in. I still got mine. Take it and keep all this under your hat. Hey? There's really a passageway that leads to the factory. It's quite narrow, but we can get through. You might need to take off your hat, Professor. I'll wait to see if that's necessary, Luke. Let's go. Well then. Usually the factory's hidden door that Sebastian told us about. It doesn't look like a normal door. I wonder how it opens. If we don't solve this puzzle, we might be able to get inside. Let me have it, Professor. I'll solve it, no problem. Sure. Take your time. Take your time, mommy. You have the key to this door's lock, but there doesn't seem to be a keyhole. In fact, the doorknob and the buttons to the right of it move when you touch them. Maybe they're from some combination lock. I don't know what it's a key for. One is pushed out. Actually, from this point of view on. Out, in, out, in, out.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
Or the other way
I need
around.
to look at that again. I think I've got this one. All right.
Okay.
Let me try that again.
I think you need to turn this key 180 degrees. And not in this way, but this way. So just literally flip the key. This one's first, this one's last, so out, in, out, in. Probably just had that, right? I think so, but let's try it anyway.
What do you think about this?
Okay.
I hate being wrong.
Yeah, you'll try and yelp. Don't try to help, just try to yelp. Yelp, 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 yelp. Sorry, I'm just weird today. After like 5 hours. From right to left.
I'll handle this one, Professor. I need to look at that again. What do you think about this?
Huh?
All right. Let me try that again. I'll handle this one, Professor.
It's the thing on the left. Like I was
being
fucking
wrong.
with that. Well, you're not supposed to actually put the key in. I was thinking of this. And then the key just being turned like 180 degrees. Like flipped, as in.
I think I've got this one. All right. Let me try that again.
It's just knowing how you need to look at the key. That's like my issue.
What do you think about this? You can't let a puzzle intimidate you.
Yeah, I actually quickly searched it up. And I understand it right. I was looking at the key in the right way. I was just too stupid to press the buttons in the right way. Oh well. There seem to be a lot of hidden spots in this place for your typical steam car factory, Professor. Okay, look at this. These machines haven't been used in years, yet no spot of rust. Do you suppose someone has maintained them in case the factory opens? Or is the factory still in use? Yes, that's definitely suspicious. The thing on the left, I didn't actually know that as well, like at first. Oh my. Well, Juliet, I don't know how you got here, but you better make a sharp exit. You again? Do you need to speak with my boot again? Hey, hold a second. No more hurting. I just want to give you this puzzle. You better meet some sort of trick. I warn you, I won't hold back this time. Well, just kill him. 4 weights. A rack contains 9 identical-looking weights, ranging from 1 kg to 9 kg. 3 of these weights were moved from the rack and arranged side by side. 1 pair with side by side weights is a weight difference of 8 kg, while 2 pairs had a weight difference of 7.
I think I've got this one. That puzzle was no problem.
Excellent. There are 2 possible answers. 8192 or 2918. The only way to get the 8 kg difference is to have the 1 kg and the 9k weights next to each other. And you need to create 2 combos with 7 difference, which 2 and 9 have a difference and 1 and 8 have a difference of that. Well, how did you manage that? You're brainy and strong and pretty. Well, I'm the professor's assistant after all. You're very scary too. Bye. Thanks for the puzzle. Tell your mommy I said hello. Marker of 1 lit up. A light marked number 2 lit up. I can't see a thing. What should we do, Professor? To come, look, we just have to make our way very carefully. These routes make for quite a maze. It's so dark, the lady can only see directly in front of him.
This
Okay.
took some creative thinking. A gentleman leaves no puzzle undone.
You've arrived. Now you can finally go somewhere brighter. Well, fortunately, we got through not any tunnels. Let's go. There is some clues about the Specter around here. We should keep our eyes peeled. Goosey! Goosey, what are you doing here? Well, this factory sticks out from the rest of the town, doesn't it? So I thought that'd be a good place for me, but it looks like I'm still sticking out. That's Goosey. Well, you did jump out and create this quite aggressively. Because I can't help it. I got so excited. Look at this puzzle. Good old Goosey. The illustrations below depict an elaborate painting contraption. By rotating the center handle, you can spin this crazy thing, which has paintbrushes attached to the other side of 3 prongs. So there's 5 small white rectangles. Illustration 2. For the purposes of working out your answer, you can ignore illustration 1. Using this crazy contraption 90 degrees are shown by yellow arrows, which patterns A, B, C, D will paint. The farthest and the most inner. We initially eliminate this one. Then we get 2 on the same line, which is... Actually, do we? That should also be on this line though. Actually no. No, it should be on that line. Which means A is instantly cancelled out as well. Here, both those are at right positions. It's either C or D, and I'm going for C.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Okay, the contraption will paint pattern C. Not sure who would want anything painted by this crazy thing, but whatever. You solved it. So you won't tell anyone about my hiding place? You have my word that we won't tell us all. Alright, you folks are some nice people I've ever met. Let me give some information. The people going in and out of this factory are fishy, really fishy, even fishier than me, or fish. Because I wanted to say that you're at all that fishy. I overheard them talking about which part of town will be hit next by the Specter. I didn't check out that time. Who knows what they was when they found Gussie. Like you managed to stay hidden the time. Well, that was kind of an emergency hiding. I can do that. So what can you do, Professor? The crates are blocking the way. Quite a problem. They're too heavy to move. Professor, we can use that crane up there. I think you might have it, Emmy. Let's give it a go. We're on 33. This crane can lift and move either 1 or 2 pieces of freight at a time. Moving freight only 4 times. Can you get every parcel onto its corresponding symbol? Only 4 times. Jesus. No. Just making mistakes. I'm more or less getting hungry, actually. So... Got it.
This took some creative thinking. No puzzle is without an answer.
That's right. And now every piece of freight is on the corresponding symbol. Okay, and then your puzzle index. Now you can proceed. It's 4. Next puzzle. Huh, who are you? How did you get in here? Huh, pooey, what do I care anyway? It's not too forced. Next one on to making contraptions for a bunch of crooks. Crooks, contraptions, what sort of contraptions? Machines that shoot great plumes of smoke in the air. Machines that crawl on many legs. I mean, machines that do boring everyday stuff. Like make toast, you know? Toast machines. I'm just into the silence. Don't tell us all about what I said, okay? I think you say anything about these Zulums causing havoc in the town with secret plan. What secret plan? The one I didn't tell you about. Don't you see I'm jeopardizing my job? Not telling you all this? Here's other puzzles so I know I can trust you. You're not getting any more out of me until done. Six dudes plus steam engine. Oh, okay. It's all bunched up on each other. They need to flatten your thinking, so pieces are allowed to overlap. Oh, that's a fun one. Okay, yeah, now it makes sense.
A challenging puzzle, to be sure. I love the thrill of a good solution.
Correct, that engine you have put together looks awfully old and worn. I wonder what the powers. My beautiful steam car, thank you so much, that was impressive. I used to be impressive, I used to be the boss of this place. It was my understanding that the factory was shut down. Why are you still here? Are you one of them? They said I couldn't say a word to anyone. And then I took like, can I say that this says they're used to make steam machines, they said. You're making steam machines? No, don't you get it? That's exactly what we're not doing here. I'm also not allowed to say that we're making other devices too. Excuse me, sir, are you actually trying to tell us all this? Of course not. If I did that, I'll be in some real trouble. I'll never tell that pushing the red and blue buttons on the pressing machine operates it either. Nor will I ever hint about what lies a tree behind opening that assembly line. And thank you for your time, sir. We should take a break for today. Who are you? How do you get in here? There's nothing here. You're about stopped. We can go through now. A light marked the number 5 lit up. Oh, but sir, there's a big gap on the floor here. It looks like too far to jump over. If we can up the metal sheet that's hanging up there. If we can destroy the pillars that was where it should fall. It looks like it will make more than just... It will take more than a swift round-out kick to bring the pillars down. I mean, try using one of these. Okay. You can't proceed because of a large gap here. Drop the metal sheets hanging above the gap to make a bridge. Try the combination of the dynamite sticks to different strength to destroy the fallen pillars of the sheet. Match the stick to the pillar. For each match, you'll see a crack in the pillar. Yellow, red, yellow, green, red, blue.
What do you
think about this? I did it, Professor.
Get 3 cracks in every pipe. Cracking job, now you can continue onward. Now we can move on. Good work, Emmy, let's go. Huh, this door won't budge. Bro, sir, is something written up there? It says 135. This may be a hint for opening the door. Let's search factory again for the clues. 135. So don't have 4 open. Don't have 2 open. So let's try out the factory and unlock the door. Is everything going to open now? Finally, now we can... Was someone had a look? Afraid? No, I mean, no, of course not. I love how exciting this all is. Stay calm, both of you. Let's go. Remember to maintain a clear head.
What is that?
That beast is the infamous Specter.
Everything's ready. You sure you want to go?
Why, of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I have been waiting patiently for the perfect moment to make my grand entrance. The final act belongs to me. Herschel Layton, I hope you are prepared to play your part.
Dun dun dun. I'm going to actually save the gamer. That is it then for this here recording session. Next time we'll be actually unraveling this mystery. That will be tomorrow. Oh yeah, no, Layton knows. But yeah, that's it then for this here recording session. Have a good one. We'll see you all during the very next time, which will be tomorrow. Even for me, this will be tomorrow. So have a good one, and well, we'll see you then. Good day.